Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. We are here on an exciting Thursday night, October 24th, and we're here for another awesome edition of Wrestle Rewind.
Yahoo!
That's right, folks. Another Thursday night to talk about all the spectacular things happening in the world of pro wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, OMG moments, title changes, surprise returns, legends coming out of nowhere, and much more. I am your host, Jose Casabona. I'm also the host, the founder, the executive producer, and content manager of the Ravens Flock channel. And on behalf of all of us on this channel, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Wrewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. Be sure you watch out for him, man. He's on a crusade. He's here to change the AEW company as we know it.
You're damn right, I'm a game changer.
You know, without the bald skinhead and the racism.
And without the money.
Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
And much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an Inner Flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the Inner Flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and got some emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard and staying strong to make your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, you can help us out with that by spreading the word of the Ravens Flock, let everybody know that they should subscribe to us. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, tell everyone who will listen to you of the fine work that the Ravens Flock has been doing, making your voice our mission for over 10 years, and tell them that we'll be there to continue standing up for them. The more subscribers we have, the more Inner Flockers get converted from there, and before you know it, we'll be completely independent, and we'll be able to elevate this channel to the heights that it deserves to be. With your help and continuing support, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you also get access to us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, we've got Mr. Quake over here. How's it going, Mr. Quake? He's saying, hello, thoughts and prayers for Milton and Helene. Moxley got gas.
Moxley, yeah. Well, Moxley, yeah, of course Moxley got gas. Moxley looks like he works at a gas station.
Yeah, that's the nicest way of putting it.
Yeah, he's literally the spokesperson of Texaco Gas. That being said, yes, thoughts and prayers go out to all the victims and those who are affected by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton.
Like us!
Like us. And it fucking sucks.
Fucking Milton! Wrecked my fucking car.
No. We already got on our soapbox.
The wreck. I will continue until I get a new set of wheels or I get enough cash to get a new one.
Yeah,
I'm allowed.
Okay, but yelling about it is not going to help.
I disagree. It absolutely helps. Do you have any idea how little yelling I get to do on a day-to-day basis?
You yell every day.
No, I don't. I actually don't. I may raise my voice, but I don't actually get to yell. Except when I'm in front of y'all folks, because it's also therapeutic and entertaining at the same time. But my therapy is not what's important. What's important is telling the folks what exactly we do here on Wrestle Rewind.
Of course, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Now, folks, we got a huge pay-per-view weekend coming up very soon. This Saturday on October 26th, TNA will be premiering their annual marquee pay-per-view event, Bound for Glory, in Motor City of Detroit, Michigan.
Motor City! Motor City!
They're WWE property now.
Yeah, they're SmackDown boys now.
Exactly.
Which is fine. Congrats to the Motor City Machine Guns. They're moving on up.
And NXT is also getting ready for their annual pay-per-view event, the return of NXT Halloween Havoc, which will return on Sunday, October 27th in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Yep. It'll be as awesome and as sweet as the Hershey's chocolate bar.
It's going to be chocolatey goodness for all your. I don't have a fucking segue for you. I'm sorry. You gave me
no.
You gave me nowhere. Like I had nowhere to go from there, Jose.
No, it's okay. Listen, we all love chocolate. Chocolate is delicious. Chocolate is sweet. Chocolate is comforting, and it is indulging, and it is something that lasts for long periods of time in your mouth, in your taste buds. You know what else has that effect? Glitch energy.
So it does!
Yeah!
We here at the Ravens Flock are proud to continue being partnered up with Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy specially formulated smart energy blend keeps you running strong all day long, just like the Ravens Flock, with zero sugar, zero carbs, zero calories, zero lag, and zero crash. But there may be a whole bunch of zeros when it comes to Glitch Energy, but what isn't a zero is the fact that you get incredible quality of when it comes to this product over here. And if you head to glitchenergy.com and you take a look at their nearly 40 separate different flavors available on their website, you will be spoiled for choice. You'll have no idea where to go from there. You really don't. I don't even know where to go from there. I don't even know where to go from this freaking sort of promo. I do know what is important, and that's the and you know what's more important than me blustering about the promo that I can't figure out what to go with, Jose.
It's the flavor, of course.
Thank
it's
you.
the taste. And luckily, Glitch has got you covered, because as Juan pointed out, there's so many different flavors to choose from, and you need to keep your eyes open because you never know when a new flavor will drop on glitchenergy.com. And if you go to the website and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. So why wait? Take advantage and go right now to glitchenergy.com.
So, guys, we wouldn't be steering you wrong. We wouldn't try to hoist any snake oil on you to save our lives. We have principles. We have morals here at the Ravens Flock. That's why we're partnered up with Glitch Energy, because these guys believe in transparency. These guys believe in educating their customers so that you know what you're getting. You guys know that this is incredible quality energy drinks, and that's not all that Glitch Energy is about. They've also got hydrations, blends with their Glitch Revive line. They have supplement lines which they're restocking and reviving and revivicating and rejuvenating here for you guys. So don't delay. Like Jose said, head to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel to get 20% off of your order today.
All right, and we want to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock. Thank you oh so very much. Your energy is what tames the raging beast that is Juan Arouse.
It really is, actually, if you think about it, because I've been using the skill issue flavor one over the past 2 days, and my work at my straight job that I'm trying to escape has been, sucking my soul. But thankfully, the skill issue is keeping my soul firmly weighed down, and anchored into my heart.
Well, then I'll be happy to hear that we're going to actually start things off on a positive note, Juan. First off, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
We're going to start things off with this week's edition of WWE's NXT. This is their go-home show, their final show before their upcoming pay-per-view event, Halloween Havoc. Yay! And we start things off white hot with a tag match, player.
Holla, holla!
That's right, the women of WWE take center stage, opening the NXT as the team of the Meta 4, represented by Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, or as I like to call them, the temporary Meta 2, versus the team of Damage Control, represented by the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, and the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay, so, Damage Control's still around, folks. Yes, these ladies are still wrecking shit. They're still wrecking people. They're still destroying lives and breaking hearts. And so are the Meta 2, I guess. All right, so Jakara Jackson and,
So let me explain their beef. Their beef right now is all centers around the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Recently, Damage Control and the Meta 2 have come up short against the tag champions of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, and they've been feuding with each other ever since. And now they have a chance to settle their differences in the squared circle.
Yay! All right, so can't go wrong with this formula. Ladies got beef. Let's settle it in the ring. Let's be the beefiest babes that we can possibly beef. Beef. No, these are beefy babes, and I want beef.
It's okay. You
God
know,
dang it, I just had dinner.
hey, listen, at least, listen, what you said is more acceptable than some random fan yelling out something racist, okay?
Yeah, no, like that. What was it from like forever ago?
That was like 2019.
Yeah.
Some fan in NXT yelled out saying, "Oh, go back to China!"
To-
in which
to
Io
Io
Sky,
Sky, and she-
in which Io Sky replied,
I'm Japanese, bitch.
exactly.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, so tell us about this match. As they regale us with this rope opera.
All right.
Boom.
All right, so we start things off with Jakara Jackson versus Io Sky, and Io Sky is just running circles around Jakara Jackson, or rather, she's running circles and doing backflips around Jakara Jackson. Haha, indeed. She's been playing, dodging and moving everywhere she goes, and Jakara Jackson is pretty much taking all the punishment from Io Sky, and then she gets the tag in, and then Kairi Sane gets tagged in, and she also lays out some punishment on Jakara Jackson. Eventually, Jakara was able to tag in Lash Legend, and Lash Legend got a few licks in. She got a few power moves in. She even at one point got all of Damage Control hoisted on her shoulders, front and back, and just ragged them around like in between the ropes, and before tossing him around like a rag doll.
Oh, this is beautiful. Please tell me more.
And then when we got back from commercial break, actually before commercial break, Damage Control leveled out all of the Meta 2 at ringside with their high-flying capabilities. And when we got back from commercial break, Jakara Jackson once again on the receiving end of a 2-on-1 beatdown by Damage Control. It wasn't until Kairi Sane literally got tagged in, and for someone as Kairi Sane's size, she is deceivingly strong in her power moves. Deceptively strong in her power moves. She pulls out a spear from out of nowhere. She pulls out a spear from out of nowhere. She does an Alabama slam on Jakara Jackson. She also does a double spear against the Meta 2 in the corner turnbuckle. Kairi, are you sure you're not hiding some sort of inner superhuman strength there? You know, I mean, I know Juan commented.
She's a pirate. Come on.
I know Juan said that you're beefy girls, but that was just a thing. Like, he didn't actually meant like super strong, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
she did.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right. So, and it looks like Damage Control was gonna get the win. They hit their signature move with Kairi Sane dropping the insane elbow, but then Lash Legend gets tagged in, and it looks like the Meta 2 were going to catch the win. But wait! We can't have both popular teams, either one of them lose, so let's throw in a third team into the mix to throw this whole match out. And...
oh, shit!
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Piper Niven?
Piper Niven has returned and has annihilated Damage Control and the Meta 2, causing a disqualification. Piper Niven laid out a crossbody onto Damage Control, and then later we got Chelsea Green!
God, I'm gonna miss Samantha Urban's fucking intro to her.
As we all are.
God damn it.
Chelsea Green goes to the top turnbuckle and she lays out a double crossbody to knock out Damage Control, and the whole opening match ends with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven standing tall over the two tag teams.
God damn it! This is both sexy and horrifying. This is sexifying.
That's a good word.
Yeah. Well, I may be a little bit short on brain cells tonight, thanks to my job, but that doesn't mean I can't cook up a portmanteau on the fly. Hey up, Vicente Guerrero. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. It's like better late than never, but here late, but better than not at all. There you go.
Yeah, no.
And yeah,
Wancho, no one's ever going to dispute your port. No, hang on. Before we get to the chat, I was going to say no one's ever going to dispute your portmanteau game, Wancho. It is on point.
Thank you.
You hear that, Excalibur?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sockface doesn't know how to fucking talk.
So back to the chat.
And yeah, Mr. Quake, you're right. Lillian Garcia is the GOAT, which is why I'm not horribly, horrendously offended or pissed off too much that the fact that Samantha Irwin's is riding off into the sunset until we meet again in those old familiar faces. So we've got the GOAT. We've got the voice of Raw for over a decade herself.
Exactly. And Vicente Guerrero commented saying that Kairi Sane sounds like she's turning into Goldberg without the crackhead twitching.
Oh, God, you're right. Jesus Christ. Like, she was being quite muscly herself, and considering how dainty both Io and Kairi are, the fact that either of them was able to hoist Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson is fucking astounding. But then again, that's the beauty of pro wrestling for you.
Absolutely.
And the beauty of these 6 women.
A great opening match, which ends with it ends in a disqualification. But you know what it does? It actually adds intrigue. It adds more teams contending for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
You're absolutely right, and that's exactly what we need right now. We need more blood in the water here. Mr. Quake was saying Chelsea Green is dressed as cool as. Yeah, see, Chelsea Green stole Tiffany Stratton's outfits, and then she modded it for her own style.
That's a good one. And speaking of blood in the water, we turn to a one-on-one match before Obafemi clashes with Tony D at Halloween Havoc as Luca Crucifino, the consigliere of the D'Angelo family. You know, he's a legal guy. You know, he's the guy that keeps things in check. You know,
he's the one who takes care of the business end of things. He takes care of making sure that our legitimate businesses are
are
thriving and
up to snuff.
Not that they're up to snuff, mind you, per se. It's more like that, yo, goopy! Boppity poopy! Bippity poopity pop! Poppity poopy! Racial stereotypes, god damn it. Okay, go
there it is! Hey, alright, so let's be honest. This match, Luca Crucifino did not stand a chance against the Nigerian giant. Wrong wrestler here. I was thinking Omos for a second. Against the conqueror, against the ruler, against the bringer of war, the mountain you cannot climb.
Who is another Nigerian mountain?
Yes.
I mean, have you seen how beefy this man is? He is big. He is beefy. All right. That's why he is the great Obafemi.
Yeah, I know. Luca Crucifino got a few licks in. He was also able to get a swinging neck breaker into the match. But I'm sorry, Obafemi destroyed the hell out of Luca Crucifino. He ragdolled him all across the ring with his power moves, eventually hitting him with a release back suplex before finally putting this guy down with his pop-up powerbomb to pin and win. Your winner, Obafemi.
The great Obafemi.
The great Obafemi. However, the brutality did not end there.
Excuse me?
You see, the underboss of of the D'Angelo family, Channing Stax Lorenzo, went to the ring to come to the aid of Luca Crucifino, and he got punished for it. Obafemi grabbed the Channing Lorenzo by the throat and tossed his ass out of the ring, and then out comes the Don himself, Tony D'Angelo,
nope.
Oh
no, the great Obafemi's super pissed.
The great Obafemi is super pissed, and he's super smart. He grabs Tony D'Angelo's right arm and then uses a zip tie to tie Tony D to the ring post so that he can watch his family fall apart.
How dare you! The nerve! The unmitigated gall!
Yep. He already brutalized Channing Lorenzo, and then he cranks it up a notch by bringing out a ladder and bridging it between the ring apron and the announce table, and choke slams Luca Crucifino, or rather powerbombs Luca Crucifino through the ladder.
God damn it, Oba! What the fuck, man?
Bro, you already got the stipulation that the D'Angelo family is barred from ringside. You didn't have to destroy them!
Stop! Stop! He's already dead!
Also, I forgot to point out that Adriana Rizzo was taken out earlier in a backstage segment.
What? She was?
She was.
How dare they?
I know.
Who laid their hands on Adrian? I mean Adriana Rizzo.
Like I said,
when he hears about this, Rocky's. He's not going to like this. Tony D'Angelo's not going to like this.
Oh God. So yeah, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that Obafemi was going to win this match, but this told a really good story. Obafemi's dominance is still strong despite not having the championship, and Luca Crucifino's desire to prove himself to the D'Angelo family, despite his losing efforts.
God damn it, this was fucking nuts. That's certainly one hell of a way to fucking get the blood pumping for this matchup before Halloween Havoc over here. He's certainly Obafemi is certainly instilling the fear into Tony D'Angelo. And since I mentioned it earlier, yeah, might as fucking well over here, because yeah, I am a shameless motherfucker. Stop! Stop! He's already dead!
Thank you for that, Juan. We'll save that for
future use.
future. Yeah. And now we get over to the exciting segment. Both these men will collide before they fight for the NXT Championship in the Devil's Playground match, as the NXT Champion Trick Williams meets face-to-face with his opponent, the number one contender, All Ego, Ethan Page.
What's he doing with the Bischoff smile and the dimply thing? What is that about? Now that I'm noticing, it's not up in his head like, what's his face? Like the genius Lanny Poffo. Now it's over at his cheek, so he's doing the Eazy-E Eric Bischoff, cute boy smile thing. What the fuck, man?
I don't know.
Who is he trying to homage? Is this even an homage?
Maybe he's just going for originality.
Bullshit! Motherfucker came from AEW. That's where originality goes to die.
Ow!
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, though?
Darby Allin was cool.
And his originality is dead!
Oh, God. All right. Well, we'll get to that in just a bit.
Mr. Geek Me Out in the chat. Hey, Mr. Geek Me Out. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. He asks, what do you think of the Crown Jewel Championship titles?
It's nothing more than blood money and sports washing from Saudi Arabian government. There,
Yeah,
exactly.
I said it. Yep, so, yeah, we're not fans, so blood money. Nope.
Fuck them. I'm not doing a watch party for Crown Jewel, by the way.
Yep, so, sorry, guys. Yeah, we're not gonna, we don't give a shit. Sorry.
All right.
It's WWE blood money.
Exactly. Which I'm pretty sure Triple H is not comfortable of doing still.
I'm pretty sure the only reason why he's still doing it is because the contract isn't dead yet.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about this segment, Isaiah.
All right, so Ethan, first of all, I wish I had a picture of this, but both guys are like dressed up in like angel and devil, like not exactly costumes, but like in colors. Like Trick Williams has his like white fur coat.
All
and
white, and Ethan Page is wearing all black.
He's wearing all black with like red shoes, red inside shirt, and Ethan Page, he spoke really well. Like, he talked about how he was busting his ass in the pro wrestling business for 17 years, and he never had the benefit of the WWE Performance Center or the staff to help him, propel him into becoming the superstar that he was meant to be. And it took him 17 years to finally win a title in the WWE.
Jesus Christ in heaven and earth! I'm honestly surprised that that we're getting this much passion and this much fire out of Ethan Page.
Yep, and Ethan Page told Trick Williams that to consider himself lucky that he didn't have to go through all that. To consider himself lucky that he never had to bust his ass the way he did, and he never had to bleed for the business. And that at Halloween Havoc, we're going to see a different side of Ethan Page, a more devilish side, because the Devil's Playground is well up in his wheelhouse.
Okay, this is starting to get scary. What?
It is getting very scary. Of course, Trick Williams is doing his best not to sweat the competition. And
I don't sweat you.
Exactly. Well, he didn't exactly say I don't sweat you.
I'm saying I don't sweat you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but this was really good, compelling stuff from Ethan Page. Oh my goodness. And it is not false. It's actually real. He's been wrestling for 17 years, and it took him this long to get to where he is right now. And he's not going to stop. He's going to go further, but he's got to get past Trick Willie.
Yep, Trick Willie's style over here is standing strong as the NXT champion, and all ego Ethan Page is going to need to get his shit straight if he even stands a chance of reclaiming the championship that he literally tripped all over himself and won.
By the way, folks, if you want to...
I am not going to let that go. So until or unless Ethan Page outright beats Trick Williams in a way that's fucking that's a monstrosity of a like nightmare victory, I'm not going to let go of the fact that the only reason why he has a championship is because he tripped and fell on the champion and won.
You dork. That being said, folks, if you want to hear more about our actual thoughts on the Saudi Arabian government's dealings with WWE, we've actually documented this on our episodes of the Ravens Flock and on the Black Files. Yeah. And we'll be more than happy to share the link onto the live chat.
Which I'm actually doing right now. This is from last year, and this was a very rare, what do you call it? This is a very rare stream from the Ravens Flock that we did, because the news came out of nowhere, and we needed to jump on it as fast as possible, because holy shit, we had no clue what to expect out of this.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. We try to do breaking news when we can. We try that. It doesn't always work. People don't show up. but we try. So if you want to check out that little time capsule of history, here it is in the chat.
Mr. Quake said WCW power plant in a hellhole. Yes,
Yes, it was.
Yes, is a hellhole. Yes, it was, which is why the WWE Performance Center is much better.
And which is why it's not the WWE, it's not the WCW Performance Center. Vicente Guerrero. Not sure who had the nickname first, but even Ethan Page's nickname might be stolen. Robert Anthony had All Ego's nickname too in his CZW feud with John Moxley, and his one AEW champ match also against Moxley.
Really now? I'll have to look that up and do some digging myself.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out over here. You're right.
Yeah, but that being said, this is going to be an explosive main event between Ethan Page and Trick Williams. I am looking forward to this.
And I'm looking forward to figuring out where the hell he's pointing at.
All right, now let's get over to the match of the night. This match was okay. It was good. I mean, you know, it was nothing super spectacular, but let's talk about it. It's a women's one-on-one match featuring Jada Parker versus Tatum Paxley.
Okay, so Creepy Girl versus Badass Babe. So, I know who you're rooting for, so let's go.
All right, so like I said, this was a standard one-on-one match. Nothing spectacular, of course. Tatum Paxley's taking a lot of the punishment from Jada Parker. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Jada Parker's ass, because damn, she uses that a lot as a weapon.
Okay, she's doing ass attacks?
No, she's not doing ass attacks. She's not spamming it. It's not a video game.
Good.
She's spamming.
No, because that'd be fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, that's not the case. Tatum Paxley did put up a valiant effort. Jada Parker, of course, at the end, she hit back-to-back running hip attacks onto Tatum Paxley to pin and win. Your winner, Jada Parker. But after the match, this is where things get really crazy because there is crazy ringside shenanigans on two fronts. First of all, there was a fight almost broke out between Lola Vice and Jada Parker, but thankfully the
match itself was already over?
After the match itself was over, thankfully referees and officials were there to break up the two ladies from brawling, from giving the fans what they want.
Which is seeing the badass soccer babe with the booty and the badass MMA babe with the booty throw their booties around and kick each other's booty.
Here they are just...
I'm a booty man, okay?
Here they are just trying to kick each other's asses, and you people are here doing sensible things.
And like you said, that wasn't the only weird, freaky thing happening afterwards. Oh, shit.
Wendy Chu sneaks up from behind Tatum Paxley, chokes her out, and puts her inside a tote box.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what is that, like an equipment tote box? Yeah, we have one of those, don't we?
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is. So what? She's dragging Tatum Paxley out in that little wheel, that like hand truck of an equipment box.
I get.
Lead her up on there, fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 style, choke her, and then put her in the freaking locker.
And then she just wheels the box out, and they show backstage, but they don't know where she's going.
What the fuck?
Banish her to AEW Dark.
No, don't banish Tatum Paxley. Fuck that. No, especially not to AEW Dark.
All right, fair enough. Banish her to Velocity.
Wow, that's almost worse, Jose.
I'm joking.
Jesus.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
banish her to Level Up.
You gotta see. That's a little better. That is so rude. That is so mean. I thought you liked the crazy, creepy girls, Jose.
I do, but I also like to be mean sometimes. You're not the only mean person here.
No, I know, but that's almost too mean. That's almost too mean coming from you, Jose. I mean, we expect this shit from me and Angel, because Angel's unhinged and I'm angry all the time. But you're supposed to be, better than us.
I'm willfully mean.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Anyway, so let's get over to the S segment of the night, and it is a video package featuring Andre Chase. Yay! That's right, Andre Chase made his return last week, saving Riley Osborne from a beatdown from Rich Holland. And in this video package, he talked about how all of Chase University took in Rich Holland and tried to help him out and tried to make him feel accepted in his new home. How he gained the trust and admiration from not just Andre Chase, but from everybody else, from Duke Hudson, from Riley Osborne, and from Thea Hale.
Especially considering that Rich Holland's a fucking dope who got thrown out of the Brawling Brutes, and he cost us Big E's career, so fuck him.
Yes, but now it was all too clear because Rich Holland is an asshole, and once you're an asshole, you always will be an asshole. And Andre Chase has challenged Rich Holland at Halloween Havoc in an ambulance match.
Oh, we're getting a little deadly here. We're getting a little dangerous, are we?
Yes, we
So
are.
how is this the S segment of the night?
Because I want this shit to be done and over with and get Rich Holland out of my TV screen.
That's it?
Yes.
I mean, I want Rich Holland gone too, but like, it sounds like Andre Chase didn't do a bad job with it.
If it wasn't for Andre Chase, I would have been bored from the whole fucking thing because
Rich Holland.
Okay. So Andre Chase made it more engaging, more palatable. Thank you for returning, former Harlem Bravado. You are awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, his name was Harlem Bravado back in Ring of Honor. In the old Ring of Honor,
the pre-con Ring of Honor, the real Ring of Honor.
Exactly, the pre-con, not the stupid retcon that they have.
Exactly. In the chat here, Andre, if he's Mr. Quake, Andre Chase will give Ridge a southern size ass whooping. Chase you greater than bite you. I'm not surprised, dude. Since we stand to deliver 2024. Yeah, no, I'm still not fucking. I'm still not gonna get him out of it. Vicente Guerrero. And Vicente Guerrero was saying Tatum Paxley looks like a goth version of Shannon Doherty. Rest in peace, Shannon's Beverly Hills 90210 emo. Oh yeah, wasn't that Brenda, the character name?
Yes, and she was also one of the original three sisters from Charmed.
Exactly. So yeah.
Sorry. I have a soft spot for Shannon Doherty too. I thought she was Doherty. She is an incredible actress.
Indeed, she is. Was she Piper Prue?
She was Prue.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So I just remember that the name of the sisters started with a P and
no, Piper, Prue, and Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Yep, and then Prue was replaced by Paige, played by Rose McGowan, which I did not like.
Even though Rose McGowan is the shit. Wow.
Sorry, I have a preference.
She got a machine gun leg. Your argument's invalid.
Whatever. Moving on. Anyway, so now let's before we get to the main event, we do have an honorable mentioning for this week's NXT, as we got a special guest appearance from NASCAR driver Cole Custer. That's right. Cole Custer will be racing in an upcoming NASCAR event this weekend, and his car has the WWE NXT branding all over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cole Custer was a special guest, and he was partying it up with Hank Walker and Tank Ledger, and he also helped out Hank and Tank beat the OTM tag team in one of their matches, which honestly wasn't that cool, but you know what? It was fun.
What did he do? Like grab her leg, or what? Did he jump in and sucker punch someone? Or
he sucker punched one of them with the referee's back turn.
Damn, shake and bake.
Shake and bake indeed. And you know what? The tag match was the tag match itself wasn't that cool, but they all got to celebrate with Lola Vice and a little bit of booty shaking.
Yay! You can tell where my priorities are. NASCAR, not really. OTM in a match, not really. Lola Vice, I'm in.
I swear, Hank and Tank are dancing like they are going to be permanently friend-zoned by Lola Vice.
Okay, so are they dancing with Rikishi-style moves, but without any of
They're just shuffling. Because
oh, God, not even that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hank, Tank, what the fuck, guys?
Well, they're big, beefy guys. They can't move as smooth.
Tell that to Otis. Otis has got some smooth moves. That motherfucker's a smooth operator, okay? He managed to get Mandy Rose! Who can fucking claim that? Nobody! Fuck, I miss Mandy Rose.
I know. But it's okay, we got Lola Vice.
Yay.
But anyways, that was a good honorable mention. So now let's get to the main event. We started things off with the tag match, and we're gonna end things off with a tag match.
Holla holla.
That's right. As Stephanie Vaquer teams up with the beautiful madness that is Julia versus the team of the Fatal Influence, represented by JC Jane and Fallon Henley.
And with their little apprentice,
Jasmine Nix.
Thank you, Jasmine Nix. I keep spacing her name. Very sorry, not on purpose. Jasmine Nix.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Good. Don't worry about it.
So tell us about this match.
All right.
Okay, these ladies are, like Toxic Attraction 2.0 with JC Jane leading them, going up against, like, the two hottest indie acts on the fucking planet.
I was going to say less Toxic Attraction and more Kmart Attraction.
Ow!
Wow, I'm being savage tonight.
You're being so mean tonight. What the fuck? Who pissed in your bowl of Fruity Pebbles?
It wasn't John Cena.
Okay, let's go.
But then again, it might be. We can't see him. Anyway, so the tag match starts off. Julia is in the ring with Fallon Henley, and Julia is working over Fallon Henley. Great ground game between the two, and some back and forth tags between Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer shows off a little bit of her chops, and it looks like from the beginning, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer were getting the advantage in the tag team match. But then Jasmine Nix, that third bitch at ringside, keeps interfering throughout the match with the referee's back turned. Unfortunately, it is a numbers advantage, 3 against 2, and Stephanie Vaquer and Julia are struggling in this tag match. As we return from commercial break, both JC Jane and Fallon Henley continue the pressure on these two new NXT signees, but eventually Julia and Stephanie Vaquer were able to overcome the odds. They were able to battle back against Fallon Henley and JC Jane. Excuse me. But they continue to run into that stupid wall that is Jasmine Nix. But finally, someone has decided enough was enough. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately, but the NXT Women's North American Champion, Kalani Jordan, leveled out Jasmine Nix at ringside to stop that bitch from sticking her nose into their business.
Really? Wait, what is it? Because Kalani Jordan's got beef with Toxic Influence, whatever?
Yes.
Really? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Wait a minute. Is she starting beef with them? No, they started beef with her earlier. I remember now. Thank you.
Julia then turns her attention to Fallon Henley, hits Fallon Henley with a headbutt and a knee before turning it over to Stephanie Vaquer, who puts her down with a package backbreaker to pin and win. Your winners, Stephanie Vaquer and the beautiful madness that is Julia.
Very nice.
However, we have to address a much more important NXT return, something that we've called attention to weeks ago because it was missing. The return of the Crow's Nest!
Yay!
It's back, Juan! The Crow's Nest is back! I know you were asking about it, where it went, but they put it back!
Yay!
Oh, and there is a stare down between the challengers and Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez.
Right. I can kind of see them. What with Cora Jade with the jacket and
Roxanne with the title.
With the title.
Oh, but wait, we don't have time for that because we got to roll out another surprise to close off NXT. Because
let me fix this first before we get there.
Because for weeks we were treated to very cool, very creative vignettes of another NXT women's wrestler who will be entering the fray. And this woman has signed with WWE long ago. She was known in Australia as Delta, but now in the WWE she is known as Zaraya. Zaria.
Zaraya, not Zaria. Zaraya.
Zaraya. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Okay. Where the hell did she come from and why?
She's going to be making her in-ring debut at Halloween Havoc.
Oh, shit!
The Australian powerhouse has entered NXT.
I'm in danger.
Holy shit. Okay, what do you know about Zaria, aka Delta, rather FKA Delta? What do we know about her? What are her accolades? Why should I care other than the fact that she looks like she can eat you? And I mean you specific as a, not the one.
I'm
a very big guy!
No, not that. I need to get my phone because I got to do some fact checking. Or better yet, go to Wikipedia.
Oh, you didn't fucking do research on her? God damn!
Neither of us did!
Well, I'm asking you because I'm the guy asking as the audience avatar over here.
Just go to Wikipedia. What are you doing?
I'll do what I do, okay? All right? Damn, Jose.
Wait, no, there. Oh, wait, no, that's okay. Fine.
Jeesh, what the hell?
Hang on, folks. Give us
live research courtesy of the Ravens flock here. All right, Zaria is an Australian professional wrestler, known for her time in Australian independent wrestling, where she performed under the name Delta. And okay, so she is very, very new. She just started back in 2020. Okay. Let's see here. So, according to this, she had a successful tryout and made her debut in Riot City Wrestling, RCW there. Let's see here. And she's made a few unsuccessful attempts at becoming RCW Women's Champion.
However, to skip ahead, on April 12th of 2024, she challenged Jordan Grace for the TNA Knockouts title
at Oceania Pro Wrestling's HER event.
Nice.
Then on May 18th, after losing the RCW Grand Championship, Zarya announced that she'd wrestle her final match in Australia in RCW's Heavy as the Crown on July 6th, and that's when and it was against her own brother, Dean Brady, as she'd be leaving to wrestle here in the United States. Okay.
And then in February 2024, Delta had her WWE tryout in Perth, in Western Australia before the Elimination Chamber event, and she has and they started showing her vignettes on October 1st of NXT, and since her signing, she's been reporting to the Performance Center, and now she goes under the new name Zarya. Okay. And apparently she's friends with Rhea Ripley.
I mean, Jesus Christ, the women in Australia are clearly built different.
I know, my goodness.
Remember the Iconics? Them ladies were Australian.
Hells yeah. They don't need to be big or muscular just to be a threat.
Right? No, they just need to be iconic. And then pose.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be...
So dorky.
It's going to be great, and I can't wait to cover Halloween Havoc next week.
Yay!
All right, now we're going to shift things around, and we're going to talk about this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Light the fuse, hit the boom, Dynamite!
And I'm not going to lie to you, folks. What we're going to talk about later in the Dynamite review is going to make me feel all sorts of angry and bloodthirsty and murder-friendly.
Before we start on that, Vicente did give a little thing real quick. Cole Custer could be Bob Holly's nephew. We know for sure if Cole bleaches his hair, he looks like a bodybuilder on roids and talks tons of promo shit.
Funny. But no, look, Bob Holly's...
Listen, Cole Custer couldn't possibly be Bob Holly's nephew, all right? Listen. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, you're back. Never mind. Okay, listen, because at the end of the day, it would just... I'm sure that Cole Custer would mean well, but unlike his record in NASCAR, Cole Custer would just crash.
Also... to accuse Hardcore Holly of roids, come on, dude. Hardcore Holly may be a bully and maybe to a lot of rookies back in his day, but he definitely was not on roids.
Okay, Jose, you misinterpreted that. That was what's his face?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Looks like a bodybuilder on roids. Is what he was trying to say.
Sorry. All right.
And I can't believe you missed. I was working on.
I'm too angry because we're about to talk about AEW.
All right, well,
and I'm feeling murderous, and I feel like causing damage. Do you want me to cause damage? Before
I was making a Crash Holly joke and you missed it.
Folks, it's important to note that before tonight's show, several precautions have been taken to keep me from murdering anyone. As you can see, I have no weapons laid out in front of me. My sunglasses have been revoked, and because I could use the sunglasses as a weapon. Don't ask me how. It is possible.
And I'm lightly armed with a crafting file.
Yes.
See, I have one of these thingies. Over here.
But Juan did not count on me using my side-eye pills.
What are you gonna do? Spit them at me?
No, I'm gonna use it in myself because, yeah.
No, Jose, don't let them win like that.
All right, fine.
Zarya, being an Australian woman, work out for her blonde hair looks good too. LOL. The wiki page saying Zarya fought her own brother, muscly as she is. She could beat the shit out of most guys. Yeah, no, you're right. See,
all right.
You're absolutely right there, Vicente. And see, freaking Mr. Quake got my Crash Holly joke. Mr. Quake got my Crash Holly joke. Why didn't you? Because you were too mad. Let's see what got you so pissed off.
Pray for me, guys. Here we go. This week's edition of AEW Dynamite starts things off with an in-ring segment from Hangman Adam Page to explain why Hangman cost Jay White his match against Christian Cage last week on Dynamite. And before Hangman could say anything credible, or rather, he could say anything relevant, he was first jumped by Austin Gunn, and then Hangman Adam Page made quick work on Austin Gunn, and it looks like he was going to choke him out, but then out comes the rest of the Bang Bang Gang, Jay White and Juice Robinson, to come in and save it. You can share.
It's Jay and Juice here, shit.
Yes, Jay and Juice came out to save Austin Gunn from Hangman Adam Page and drove Hangman Adam Page out of here. Now, before that happened, I forgot to point out Hangman Adam Page actually made a very scathing line saying that he beat Austin Gunn so badly that he doubts that Austin could even recognize his own brother.
Oh.
Which is not so subtle a reference to when Moxley mentioned when he said that he beat up Hangman Adam Page so badly that he doesn't think that Hangman can remember his own daughter. You know, that one time when Hangman was concussed.
Okay, are we really trying to get continuity in all elite wrestling storytelling?
We're trying. We're trying something, Juan. They're trying something.
Yeah, I know we're putting in more effort than Tony Khan ever did. So
Now, Jay White, he got on the mic and he pointed out that he actually has a 4-1 win streak against the Hangman Adam Page. And anytime he steps into the ring, the Switchblade always has his number. And I'm looking forward to them the next time they clash.
All right, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Hangman or are you rooting for Switchblade?
Switchblade, come on. Why would I root for Hangman? Why would I root for the blood, the real blood? You say we could accuse Jon Moxley of drinking blood, but it was Hangman the whole time.
You know what? It's the one you least suspect.
I know! It's the cowboy!
Did he think he was having a Bloody Mary or something? Or a margarita?
I don't know. He was drinking blood during his match.
Sangria?
He was drinking his blood he was drinking Swerve's blood during their match at Full Gear when they fucking hit each other and brutalized each other.
That was disgusting.
That was very disgusting indeed. Now,
I apologize. I made a dumb question, Izzy. Thank you.
No, it's okay. You know, that levels out. I missed a Crash Holly joke. You made a dumb question. We're all good. It's even Steven.
Okay, cool.
Now, let's get to the exciting match because I love seeing this guy work as the Golden Standard, Shelton Benjamin, goes one-on-one against one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara.
All right, fuckboy going against the Gold Standard with the most valuable player in his corner, MVP. Let's see. All right, so how did this go?
Oh my goodness. Just like his match last week against Lio Rush, Shelton Benjamin continued his work on Sammy Guevara, using his technical prowess and his power moves to ground Sammy Guevara, hitting him with a series of German suplexes and belly-to-bellies, pretty much tossing him around like a rag doll, and Sammy Guevara is absorbing all the offense, with MVP shouting orders at Shelton Benjamin at ringside.
So basically, this match boiled down to, hey, Sammy Guevara, would you like to work the easiest match of your career? Sure, how do I do that? Tonight, you're a ragdoll. Just let yourself get thrown the fuck around.
Now...
Okay, thank you. That's pretty much all Guevara's worth.
Now, Sammy Guevara did manage to get a little bit of offense in the match.
Did he?
Yes, he did hit a comeback, and he did hit it over the top rope. Actually, no, he did a suicide dive through the ropes to knock out Shelton Benjamin, and MVP's yelling at him, pretty much telling Shelton Benjamin to quit playing with his food and finish him already.
Is that what he said?
No, that's not word for word. He was shouting, dude, and that was the message he was conveying, like, quit playing around. You know?
Nice.
Yeah, so... Back into the ring, Sammy Guevara tries to go for a springboard move. Shelton Benjamin catches him with a super kick and then brings Sammy Guevara back up and hits him with another super kick before putting him down with the T-Bone Power Slam to pin and win. Your winner, Shelton Benjamin.
Shit. Like, you gotta remember something. Shelton Benjamin is a bigger guy in AEW, so he gets to look like the fucking giant between him and everyone he goes up against. I mean, like, AEW has so many vanilla midgets in there. It's a fucking miracle that we don't have any Oreo accidents with these motherfuckers going around.
Ha!
Especially considering that it's literally with chocolate god like fucking Shelton fucking Benjamin.
Exactly. I'm happy for this match, and thanks for coming, Sammy Guevara. Thanks for doing the work. We're gonna send you. We'll mail you your check.
Yeah, we'll mail you your check. Yep, thank you for that. Yep, Sammy. Be sure to get your parking badge validated by the valet, and drive home safe.
You know something? I actually kind of feel sad about talking about Sammy Guevara.
Say hi to Ty Mello for us, bitch.
All right. No, now he's being mean.
Oh no, okay. Sammy Guevara earns it. Number one and number two. This is only me now getting a little bit mean over here. You've been on a mean streak all night.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna get a lot meaner later. But let's talk about Sammy Guevara for a little bit because this is a huge fall from grace from him. Like he was hyped up as one of the 4 pillars of AEW back in 2020, in early 2023.
That stupid ass line.
I know it's stupid.
That's how you know it was doomed to fail.
It was doomed to fail. Sammy Guevara is now just wrestling in Ring of Honor, and you know what? I'd rather him being a ragdoll as Shelton Benjamin to be in another storyline with Chris Jericho. More on him later.
For the what? 3rd time, 4th time?
Exactly.
He did that again?
Yeah, and Sammy Guevara, and I mentioned this, Sammy Guevara turned down the idea because he doesn't want to do any more work with Chris Jericho.
He's done Jericho enough! God damn it, man!
Even he's tired of the old idiot.
Stupid idiot. In the chat, Vicente was saying, well, sorry to tell you, Jose, but in a post-match promo, Hardcore Holly versus Brody King and GCW, Holly said to the crowd, sorry I don't look as big anymore. I stopped taking the gas, the roids. That's fine.
Fine, whatever.
He's allowed to be healthy for himself.
All right, now let's move on to the exciting segment of the night, and it is an in-ring promo segment because finally, we get some goddamn answers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because the last time we were promised answers, we were basically told tough shit.
Yeah, I know. We got faked out by this man, but this time we finally get some sort of answer as we hear from the protostar Kyle Fletcher, who's accompanied by his manager Don Callis.
This time will be different.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right.
Anyways,
tell us about it, Jose.
All right, so the Salt Lake City crowd, of course, wasted no time booing the hell out of Don Callis before Don turned the mic over to Kyle Fletcher, and Kyle finally got a little personal with his former BFF, Will Ospreay. He talked about the early years of New Japan Pro Wrestling, how these two were best friends, how fans were saying that Kyle Fletcher looks a lot like Will Ospreay, and Kyle Fletcher also pointed out Will Ospreay's track record.
Oh.
How Will Ospreay has a reputation of stabbing people he worked with in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He did it with Kenny Omega.
So, you mean to tell me Kyle got the drop on him before Ospreay could have the chance to try to turn on Kyle?
That is right.
Okay.
Because Will Ospreay did it to Okada.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Will Ospreay did it to Okada. He did it to Kenny Omega. But Kyle Fletcher was not going to be another victim. So he took the screwdriver and screwed him at Wrestle Dream.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Ospreay, who's doing the screwing now?
Was that a line in the promo?
No, not really.
Good. Okay, because I was about to say, that's kind of cringe, but I'll accept it if it came from you. But if it came from the show, no. Okay. Thank you. That is logical.
That is very logical, and to further remove himself from anything related to Will Ospreay, he grabbed the razor and buzzed his hair off clean.
Okay, what?
I don't have a picture of it. I tried to find a really good one, but he buzzed all his hair off, and now he has a buzz cut so that he could be further removed from anything looking like Will Ospreay.
Okay, all right, see, okay. Thank you. That's dramatic. That's impactful. That's memorable. And it tells a story and makes a point. Okay. I can get behind this.
Except there's one question.
What?
Where the fuck was this last week?
You know what? Yeah. You know, was it that they legitimately didn't have it thought through last week, or was that literally just part of the promo that they did know and they knew they were going to do it, but they wanted to get heat on Kyle early on?
I don't fucking know anymore, man.
Okay.
One week they're talking about apples, next week they're talking about bananas.
Yeah, no, true, but
the only thing consistent about AEW storylines is that it's inconsistency.
You're actually right about that. I am honestly surprised by the the level of thought that went into this particular promo segment. I am very pleased with this. More of this, please.
Prepare to be let down, Juancho, because we're about to take this down a whole fucking notch. And this is the really bad match of the night. It is a ladder war for the Ring of Honor World Championship as the defending champion Mark Briscoe defends it against, you guessed it, Chris fucking Jericho.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
Okay.
Wait, in the chat, Vicente was saying, if Sammy Guevara had his way, he would have gotten squashed by Mercedes Money in the match, or he would have, if not, married to Ty Mello.
All right, so the match itself wasn't bad. The match is actually pretty cool. They brought out tables, they brought out ladders, they brought out chairs. Indeed. Mark Briscoe got busted open in the middle of the match by Chris Jericho.
God damn it, that boy needs to watch himself.
Yep, and then Mark Briscoe starts working over Chris Jericho. Both these guys are going back and forth with their right hand blows. Mark Briscoe got the advantage and started hitting his comeback. He hit the Death Valley Driver onto Chris Jericho through the ladder, propped up against the turnbuckle, which is awesome. I don't have any pictures of the matches, so don't go fetch them.
Just keep going.
All right, and then that happened, and then. Before that happened, Chris Jericho brought out a much taller ladder, or as I like to call it, the Jeff Hardy tribute ladder. And then Mark Briscoe finally grabs the ladder and he climbs all the way to the top. And rather than grabbing the Ring of Honor World title, he first knocks down an interfering Brian Keith, who tried to help out, but he got punished for his efforts. And then Mark Briscoe leaps from the top of the ladder and does a froggy bow, a frog splash elbow drop onto Chris Jericho through the table in the set up in the ring.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. Very nice.
This is a pay-per-view match. What's it doing on Dynamite for free?
I don't know. Then Mark Briscoe, using his last ounces of strength, he goes up to the ladder, but then out comes the Redwood. Out comes Big Bill to chokeslam Mark Briscoe through two tables set up at ringside.
Ow.
And if you've seen the movie Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Big Bill is pretty much the Samwise to Chris Jericho's Frodo and carried him on his shoulders as Big Bill climbs up the ladder so Jericho could grab the fucking belt to pin and win. Your winner and the new Ring of Honor World Champion, fucking Chris Jericho. Now, before I get into hot tag,
no, I don't think I need a hot tag this time. If this is what
fuck this fucking match! Why the fuck does Jericho need another fucking title reign? Where the fuck was this match at fucking Wrestle Dream? It made that match at Wrestle Dream entirely fucking pointless! Nothing makes any sense! Jericho, get off my fucking TV screen! Fuck this shit!
Are you done? Are you done? Do you have more you need to get off? Because you can keep going.
Why? Do you have something to say?
You're actually saying pretty much everything that I would have been saying over here, but I just want to make sure that you've got all the opportunity to get your stuff out of your system. Yeah, I'm being surprisingly chill tonight, Jose.
Oh my god, I really hate this outcome. Jericho does not need another fucking title win. Who does this help besides Jericho, who is too fucking greedy?
He seriously is. There's a reason why, Jose.
No, just hang on. Let me talk to this. Folks, it's not cyanide. It's actually a medication I have to take.
All right, so yeah, Jose was joking earlier. It's not a cyanide pill. It's actual prescription medication he has to take. Vicente was saying, Mr. Quake saying that Mark Briscoe's old. No, he's just a year older than me. He's 39. Homie's just got a gray patch in his beard. He's not really that old. Jericho, on the other hand,
yeah, no, send that motherfucker back home back to his home in Tampa.
Wait, why the hell do you want him back here?
He lives in Tampa, Florida.
Okay, but why do you want him back here?
Oh yeah, you're right. Send his ass back to Winnipeg!
See, there you go. Makes more sense.
Ah!
No, Jose, please keep going because I know you got plenty.
I don't have anything else to say. Like I said, when Jericho started at AEW back in 2019, it was cool. He was hip because he was keeping himself fresh. And Juan may not be a fan of it, but I was a fan of the faction group of the Inner Circle because it was a group of like badass cronies who are all being guided by Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho, being this influencer that he was back in 2019, doing his shtick, and it was awesome for a time. But now the bloom has long fallen off the rose. There's nothing left on it except just a green stem, and the green stem is about to die.
And you know what happens? It's like if you leave like a stalk of green onion in the fridge for too long, and it starts withering, and it gets all papery. That's what's going to happen to the rose stem, and that's not even how rose stems work,
folks. Chris Jericho has completely overstayed his welcome. He has overlived his shelf life, and he needs to be removed from the TV screen. Yes, it has been almost a year since Jericho has been removed from the resurfacing allegations of whatever the fuck happened to him and Kylie Ray. But that doesn't change the fact that he is gobbling up a lot of TV time and he's parroting himself off of it. He's leaning into it and joking off of it as if it makes it any fucking better. No, it actually makes it more cringe-worthy. It actually makes it a lot more cringe-worthy.
I mean, we've said it before, Jericho isn't outsmarting anybody with how he does his gimmicks right now. He's not being clever. He's not being funny. It's just tiring.
Dude, just go home and do yourself a favor. Don't fucking show your face in the Capitol Hill on January 6th. Otherwise, I'll kill your ass.
Say, whoa.
Sorry, I gotta wait. That was too far.
Yeah, no, Jesus.
Oh, God, I got real savage.
Yeah, no, okay, that's way too far, because, no. All right. Because he's not going to kill anyone, people.
I'm not gonna kill. Okay, I apologize. I went a little too far. I'm just really fucking angry at this shit.
Thanks, guys. Fucking dope.
All right, now let's get over to the bad segment of the night, and it is an in-ring segment with Adam Cole, baby.
With Adam Cole, baby?
That's right, and you remember how last week he said on his promo segment and his return segment where he said that he was removing himself from the Undisputed Kingdom so he could focus his problems on MJF?
Uh-huh.
Nah, fuck that shit. Let's bring him back into the fold, because what else are we gonna fucking do with them? So Roderick Strong, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett returned to the ring to talk to their friend Adam Cole. They made mention that they were the ones who Adam Cole called, who were checking on Adam Cole when he was recovering, and they all have a similar beef with MJF, and they all want a piece of him. And Adam Cole got on the mic, inviting MJF to come down to the ring to receive an undisputed beating. But, just like last week, how MJF wasn't going to give the satisfaction, MJF shows up on the fucking Titantron getting a massage from this hot-ass babe.
Yo, how's she doing?
How's she doing indeed? And okay, stop me if you've heard this one. MJF rejects a challenge to fight in the ring. MJF then lays out specific terms and conditions. He makes Adam Cole and his other wrestlers battle against 3 of his opponents to earn the right to face him. Where have we seen this before?
Wasn't this the Trials of Jericho?
The Trials of Jericho, the Trials of CM Punk, the Trials of Cody Rhodes, the Trials of any fucking person who was feuding with MJF.
Are you fucking serious?
It was nothing original. It was just the same shit that we've seen for years. It's all tired and it's all played out. And this was an absolute nothing segment.
Fuck. Oh my god, this is fucking sad. And this is coming from MJF here. I mean, like, you expect his shit would be, not repetitive. So, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? And it's also what the fuck on Adam Cole's end. Like that, why the fuck are the Undisputed Kingdom back in it? Like, I'm sorry, this whole thing is just stupid. The whole thing is just fucking stupid. Let's move the fuck on before I get angry again. Before I say something I'm gonna regret.
Yeah, no, please. I think I will. Also in the chat, let's see, what else did Mr. Quake say? Let's see. Ric Flair took Buddy Rogers' idea. Yeah, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. AEW sucks, but the wrestling fans are awesome. That depends. This is different. Never mind. I thought he's in NYC. No, he's Long Island. And Obama's an angry translator vibes. So with me being actually calm and Jose flipping out for once. Okay, cool. And Vicente saying, I get it about Chris Jericho being old now and coming off as selfish. In slight defense of Jericho, as a Canadian, has to be more selfish. Look how low the rate the indie scene is in Canada. Good point. There's like nothing happening over there.
Except for Maple Leaf Wrestling, which is owned by Scott D'Amore, and it's taking off.
I mean, yeah, that's because after Scott D'Amore got booted out of TNA from Anthem.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, something is happening. Don't say that nothing's happening in Canada. Come on, Vicente, come on.
Like,
anyways.
There's some shit happening.
Some shit is happening, all right? Now,
like, where else is Matt Cardona going to get his wives from?
Now Now, before we get to the main event, I do have an honorable mention that actually puts a little bit of a smile on my face, and that is seeing the return of one of my favorite stables in AEW, the House of Black.
Oh shit! All right,
Malachi Black
back in action.
Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King are all back and united, and they took out 3 jobbers who I don't give a shit about because they did not stand a chance.
All right, so what's Malachi been up to? Has he been injured? No, right?
No, he's been wrestling on Saturdays on Collision.
Okay, okay, that explains it.
Yeah, no,
he prefers Collision.
Yeah, Julia Hart is still sidelined. She'll be making her return soon, I hope. But the House of Black pretty much destroyed the jobbers in the middle of the ring. They laid them all out, and they got the easy victory. And then Buddy Matthews got on the mic, and he is challenged Adam Cole to a one-on-one match on Dynamite next week. And then he confronted Adam Cole backstage. Adam Cole asked, "Why are you challenging me?" To which Buddy Matthews replied, saying that, "Yeah, you were right about one thing. Adam Cole, you're fragile." I mean, yeah, he's fragile. Have you seen the way he looks? Like, he's so damn skinny. If you put you could poke him with a tiny stick and it'll go right through him.
It looks like Christopher Walken in that obscure Stephen King movie, Thinner.
Ah!
Yeah, you remember that? Where they got him animatronic Christopher Walker body because he got so emaciated and shit from the evil gypsy curse.
He ended up dying, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Or something. I don't.
Something like that. It was fucking horrifying.
But yes, that put a smile on my face because I love seeing the House of Black do their work.
Yay. Okay.
Yay. And now it's time for the main event. And it is a 6-person... Oh, I'm sorry, AEW. It is a trios match, folks!
Aloha? Because, instead of holla, whatever.
I thought you were going to go like, I'm too drunk to go holla, man.
I'm not drunk.
Oh, yeah. We got the right team of Daniel Garcia and Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn, going up against the AEW TNT champion Jack Perry and the AEW Tag Team champions, the Young Bucks, a.k.a. The Elite.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to tune out. You go ahead and you talk. I'm just not going to fucking listen.
So, as expected, super kicks from the Young Bucks, super kick galore. Jack Perry, of course, getting involved whenever he gets the chance to. But Private Party did bring the fight to the Young Bucks. They pulled out a lot of cool moves, a lot of high spots. Daniel Garcia got a chance to wrestle with Jack Perry in the middle of the ring, which was also awesome. The bigger focus was, of course, on Private Party and the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks hit a super kick party onto Daniel Garcia, knocking him out. After all the flippity doo-dahs from the Young Bucks and Private Party, in the end, Private Party outsmarted the Young Bucks, and they were able to get I can't roll my R's. To get a roll-up to pin and win. Your winners, Private Party and Daniel Garcia.
Hold on, who rolled up whom?
Isaiah Cassidy rolled up Matt Jackson.
Okay, tell me how what happened in this that they did that outsmarted up the young fucks.
One of the Young Bucks was trying to go for a move, but then Isaiah Cassidy reversed it. Anyways, but the real drama was after the match, because after the match, Private Party got on the mic and they challenged the Young Bucks to an AEW tag title match again with an added stipulation: if Private Party loses, they will disband.
No, God fucking damn it.
To which the Young Bucks accept. And it'll happen next week on a special Halloween edition of AEW Dynamite.
Where the ratings, where the only thing spookier than the season are the ratings.
But wait, AEW Dynamite, the AEW roster has been on guard for Jon Moxley because he was announced as a big threat, and they were outside waiting for him. But like the sneaky bastards that they are, out comes the Whitepool Combat Clan as Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta all attacked Private Party and Daniel Garcia, and then they grabbed one of the former best friends, Chuck Taylor, who now works as a producer for AEW, and they Pillmanized him by breaking his neck with a steel chair. And then the show ends with all the AEW wrestlers coming down to the ring and Orange Cassidy looking over the body of his best friend.
What?
Oh yeah, that's another thing they're pushing. They're pushing for Orange Cassidy to challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW World title. Juan needs a minute to process. Hang on a minute. Oh shit, here we go. Now we're getting it. Give me that!
gave you a chance! Fuck your fucking butt cushion! I gave you a chance! I gave you a shot to not need to tag me in tonight! But you had to bring this up, didn't you? You just had to. Hey there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens flock, the tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and his A's tag team partner on Wrestle Rewind. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not the biggest fan of Orange Cassidy. You see, his act was funny at first, but it ain't funny anymore. And trying to inject him into a serious storyline isn't going to help anybody. It's not going to make it any less funny or any less depressing in his attempts at having been funny. Orange Cassidy is now going for the world title with fucking Whitepool Combat Clan Moxley over here, fucking running roughshod with cryptic shit of, oh, this isn't your company anymore, so type shit, like, oh, it's time for a change, like, what the fuck? No, it made more sense that you had Darby Allin kind of in that position, where it might look like Darby's going to try and step up to be the man to take down the Whitepool Combat Clan leader. Or am I wrong here? What the fuck happened? Is that still, like, a thing? Is Darby Allin was he in the gaggle of guys who were outside? Yeah, thank you. You take your butt over there. You talk over there.
Nope, he wasn't even on Dynamite.
You mean to tell me Darby didn't even show his half made up face here?
Nope, didn't see him.
He wasn't on at all.
That's right. This is what we're defaulting to on Moxley versus Orange Cassidy, which we already saw last year at All Out.
We did?
Yes. When they wrestled for the international title in Chicago.
Oh, you're right, and that's how Orange Cassidy became the international champion again.
No, that's how Moxley became the international
champion. Oh, fuck, you're right. See, I don't even fucking remember these things. Okay.
They're not building any new stars.
No. Listen. Cassidy? No. You've got him as your fucking favorite. That doesn't mean he's world championship material. He wasn't even international champion material. And that championship was literally just a renamed championship because you're a fucking dope. What the fuck are we doing? What is happening here? Am I finally losing my fucking marbles here? Is this a fucking joke? Is this a fucking joke to you? Give me fucking Darby. Fucking what the hell? You're not doing anything with absolute Ricky Starks? Fucking bring him back. I prefer to see Ricky Starks versus Moxley over this shit. Because if this is what we're fucking headed for, I'm fucking done with any sort of fucking hope that this promotion can ever be saved. I wanted so bad to believe in AEW. I really did. But the stupidness is getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and louder! It's unignorable! Just like when I fucking put the fucking big thumbs up of Orange Cassidy up in the screen, right up in front of the fucking lens, to fucking show everyone how unignorable and how annoying it is. How annoying Orange Cassidy is as a performer, as a personality. He doesn't fucking come off as intimidating. He doesn't fucking come off as anybody who should be a champion. He just doesn't. He hasn't been built that way. He hasn't been shown in a way that actually says that he's deserving of the being talked about as a champion or being a champion. No. Just because you put him in our face all the time doesn't mean we're going to automatically like him. Supposedly, Tony Khan is an analytics guy. He's a guy with charts and graphs and numbers and pie charts and line graphs and fucking percentages and shit. Does he not see, or does he not understand the power of diminishing returns? How continuously bringing the same shit over and over makes it less special as you do it every time? The value diminishes exponentially. He's been doing this shit with Orange Cassidy. As if Orange Cassidy's a motherfucking somebody. I get it. You fucking cosplayed as him for Halloween. Or he's your favorite wrestler right now because he's the bestest guy and he's so fun and he's so cool and tee-hee. I just love... You gotta take your preferences and your fucking stupidity out of the equation. If you're a big numbers guy, if you're a big fucking guy of who moves the most merch or who are the people most invested in, then you fucking ought to recognize ain't nobody invested in Orange Cassidy being a main eventer. No fucking body. Fuck you, Tony Khan, you're an idiot. Tag in. Okay, come on.
All right.
No. You don't get to... No. All right? You don't get to fucking do this shit, bring up this nonsense of a fucking match or angle, and then you just fucking like, oh, well, it's fine, I'm coming. No, you don't get that.
No, it's okay. Dude, I agree. Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
All right? It's all right.
You better agree with me.
You're fine, dude. But that being said, between Juan's anger with AEW defaulting to Moxley and Orange Cassidy for the world title, and my anger to Chris Jericho getting another title, AEW Dynamite's in the toilet. And you wonder, and folks wonder why they're getting their asses beat by NXT again this week.
Oh no, but excuse me, sir. That's not how the ratings work.
Oh my!
It doesn't matter what the general rating works is. What really matters is the key demographic and the fact that one's broadcast television and the other is cable television, and so you can't compare the carrying ability of the two, and so it really doesn't matter. So what really matters is this is where the best rental! It's on the Redskins, and it's so cool, and you see how cool the Orange City is, he's the coolest, he's the really nicest. 19 stars! It's what real wrestlers want!
So let's move on.
It's what the real wrestlers, excuse me, sir!
Be silent! Keep your forked tongue behind your mouth! Now, let's move on to TNA Impact.
Certainly.
Certainly. This is their go-home show before Bound for Glory, folks! And don't worry, we're gonna turn our frowns upside down. No more verbal threats from me. No more Juan chewing the hell out of the TV screen. Out of your screen. We're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be okay, Juan. We're gonna have our cakes and eat it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen this time, but let's go ahead.
All right. But TNA Impact opens up with an incredible 6-person match with all 6 participants with major implications heading to Bound for Glory. Juancho, read the top caption. Okay. What does the winner get?
The winner receives the number 20 spot in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, while the loser must enter at number 1.
That's right. We've got the participants as follows: Frankie Kazarian, AJ Francis, Sammy Callahan, Laredo Kid, Jake something, and is that Jason
Hodge?
Jason Hodge. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So This was fucking spectacular. Every one of the participants got a chance to shine during this match. We got to see major moves from each guy. Laredo Kid was flooring Frankie Kazarian and flooring Jason Hotch with his high-flying moves. And then we got Jake Something clobbering the other wrestlers using his superpower moves. All while AJ Francis is just hanging out at ringside with Casey Navarro observing the action.
So he's not doing anything? Is that what he's fucking doing?
Not yet, but he is going to enter the match. And so when he does, AJ Francis levels out Jake Something, and he levels out Sami Callihan, and he tries to stand tall, and then there was the one moment where he was about to go over the top rope and do a dive on the opponents at ringside, but he fakes out the fans. He goes and does it, but instead he just stops midway, and he gives this to the fans.
Ow, you fucker!
Yeah, he went and did that. That was funny. That was really funny. So, instead of doing that, what's his face? Sami Callihan got back on his feet, and he started pummeling away at AJ Francis, and everyone took their turns to get their licks at AJ Francis. Like, AJ Francis is getting his ass beat by...
Oh, shit. Okay,
He's getting ganged up by everybody.
Dude, you're just getting shat on. You're doing this to yourself.
Yeah, no. Let's see here. AJ Francis got delivered by, both Laredo Kid and Jason Hotch hoisted what's his face AJ Francis onto Jake Something. Jake Something delivered a power bomb, leveling AJ Francis. So that was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, no. And then we continue the action. Laredo Kid was trying to go for one of his lucha moves. Then Jake Something knocks him down with a body press. And Frankie Kazarian was trying to get into the ring and take his opportunity. Sami Callihan then leveled out Frankie Kazarian with his own finishing move with his pile driver. And just as it looks like he was going to win, AJ Francis takes out Sami Callihan.
Sari Kazal.
AJ Francis takes out Sami Callihan, steals the victory for himself. Your winner, AJ Francis. AJ Francis will be entering at number 20. Frankie Kazarian will be entering at number 1.
Oh, Frankie can handle it. Frankie goes to Hollywood all the time.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Okay, seriously, that is such a dick move on AJ Francis's part. How dare he? But not unexpected.
Of course. And now the exciting match.
Real quick, in the chat, TNA is awesome. Sorry, Miz, I don't have Access TV. That's okay. Jake Something is greater than Orange Cassidy. Vicente, since we got Orange versus Mox again, we might as well do Britt Baker DMD versus Abaddon again. That was a rematch I'd actually want.
Oh, no. Trust me, y'all will not be seeing Britt Baker on TV anytime soon.
Yeah. See, she couldn't have the you see, we can't have nice things over in AEW, and Adam Cole didn't handle that breakup very well.
One word, folks: politics. Anyway, so let's move on. So now this is the exciting match of the night for TNA Impact. This is the semi-main event, and it is an 8-person tag match. Playa.
Holla, 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 holla.
That's right, the team of The System, represented by Moose, Johnny D. Curtis, and the TNA Tag Team Champions Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, versus the team of The Hardys, Matt and Jeff, and the ABC Club of Chris Bay and Ace Austin.
Holy shit, Jose. I suppose, would we too sweet with the Jeff Hardy and the Matt Hardy thing?
Yes, let's do that. Too sweet!
Now you're gonna dance at the stage while I'm getting my ass whipped and I need your help.
While also shouting, delete!
Oh, shit. Alright, so, The System versus the Hardys and Bullet Club ABC motherfuckers. Holy shit. Alright, tell us all about it, Jose.
Hells yeah, this was an incredible, fun 8-person tag match, which saw the baby faces, of course, getting the earlier momentum. Yeah. And we also got a really cool moment where each member of the babyface team, Jeff Hardy, Ace, and Chris Bay, they all got a chance to hit their own poetry emotions, which is awesome. Good tribute to the Hardys.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, like it makes sense, especially if you consider how what do you call it? The Hardys actually started winding down doing poetry in motion. Like, what is it? That instead of the side hip senton thingy, that
it's just a stinger splash.
It's just a big stinger splash from Jeff,
which is okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But that being said, getting back to the action here. But yeah, no, but the babyfaces did not hold down the fort for long because the system have their own X Factor at ringside. That bitch Alicia Edwards keeps butting in her, sticking her nose into their business.
Oh God.
And then from then on, yep. Then Jeff Hardy is now the victim of a 4-on-1 disadvantage as the system keeps him apart from the babyface team. Eventually, Jeff Hardy was able to fight back from the system, and he manages to get the hot tag on Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy is just a ball of fire. He lays out all the members with clotheslines.
Starts the leading like a motherfucker. Hits
a side effect onto Brian Myers. Jeff Hardy did get they did some diving moves during this match, like Jeff and Matt Hardy did, like diving clotheslines from the ring apron, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Matt Hardy then gets the tag in on the ABC Club, specifically on Chris Bay. ABC. Yep, specifically Chris Bay, and Chris Bay was unfortunately punished for his efforts.
Shit.
Yep, every member of the system got their turn to target Chris Bay's midsection and keep him weakened throughout the whole match. But in his last ounce of strength, while the Hardys were battling out with the other members of the system at ringside, Chris Bay finally tags in Ace Austin, and Ace Austin levels out all the members of the system. Yeah, including that dastardly big giant moose.
How dare you! This is a payback. Yay!
This is payback indeed. And of course, Jeff Hardy hits a twist of fate onto one of the members, onto Johnny D. Curtis. Matt Hardy, all the other members are brawling with the members of the system at ringside. And at the end, Brian Myers is left alone, defenseless. And ABC hit their combination move, the Ultimate Finesser, and the Fold to pin and win. Your winners, ABC and the Hardys.
That was wonderful! Yes!
Or was it?
Wait. No, the match is over. They won.
But the babyfaces didn't celebrate for long. The system got their payback, and they brutalized the Hardys and ABC.
But they won. It's supposed to cower and retreat and get angry like...
Nope. Sorry, man.
God damn it! You can't let me have anything nice tonight. I did have a little Vice Booty thing, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're fine. All the members of the Hardys and ABC got brutalized by the system. Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers laid out Chris Bay with a tag team underhook powerbomb onto a pile of chairs.
Shit
indeed. It hurts.
Shit.
Yep, and
okay, that's just mean.
The whole match.
Being mean-spirited. What the fuck?
The Hardys and ABC won the match, but in the end, the system stands tall.
God damn it! Like, I'm seriously very cross with them right now. I'm very, very cross with you right now, system. That was very rude.
I know. How dare them?
Very disappointed in you.
I can imagine you trying to talk down to Moose when he's literally like inches taller than you.
Like, what? How tall is Moose? Hang on.
Go ahead and look him up.
Yeah, okay.
That guy's a tall motherfucker. He's taller than me.
Yeah, let's see. He is... no, he's not taller than you. He's only 6'5".
Oh, he's 6'5". Oh, yeah. Well, he's bigger than me!
Okay, there's no denying that. Yeah, no, seriously. Okay, so, ow. How dare they? Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. But now let's get over to the exciting segment of the night. And this was hilarious as hell. Because we get an incredible, first time ever, a launch party by Elegance. Okay, I'm going to preface it right now. Ash by Elegance is hosting it. And yeah, this is silly, and Personal Concierge as well. And yeah, this is stupid, this is ridiculous, but it made me laugh, and it made me have fun. Let me walk you through. So, Ash by Elegance and the Personal Concierge are hosting a launch party, and in their party, they're introducing the newly beautified Heather Reckless.
She now goes by Heather by Elegance.
That's right, Heather by Elegance. And look at her, she looks all beautified. She doesn't look like a carbon copy of a former 24/7 champion. Hell no.
Shh. Ow, wow, ow. Really? You're keeping that mean streak up tonight, Jose. What the fuck?
I know. I'm sorry, folks. Me and Juan, we swapped bodies. We went Freaky Friday. I'm actually Juan Arouse.
No, he's not.
And that's Jose Casabona behind the camera.
No, I'm not. Oh yeah. If that's true, if you're really Juan Arouse, what's the pin on my phone?
That's not fair, Juan. I'm not going to divulge that information.
You don't know because you're not me. There's only one me. I'm the real me. You wanna be me?
Well, speaking of wannabes, getting back to the launch party, and check out what they have in their launch party, man. Check out the table. I took a picture of it, and look at that.
They had hors d'oeuvres on one side, but actually no, they did just skip the hors d'oeuvres, and they have champagne bowls with champagne flutes, all elegantly laid out.
Or, as a certain has-been would call it, a little bit of the bubbly. Ah!
Cut it out.
That's the only time I've ever referenced that. That's it. But anyway, so getting back to it. So yeah, and the fans were all booing this transformation of Heather by Elegance, and Ash by Elegance and Personal Concierge are trying to reassure her that no, you're beautiful, you're amazing. Don't listen to these disgusting fans. How dare they?
You don't listen to that. That's not what you need. You deserve the elegance, and both Ash and Personal Concierge are trying to talk her up, and they're trying to tell her like, no, you should be on my side because you're so pretty, and they're just jealous because they're dumb and ugly. But then out to spoil the whole party comes the beautiful ass-kicking angel from England, Zaya Brookside, who pretty much cuts off the proceedings and calls bullshit on this whole charade, and she also calls bullshit on Ash by Elegance, getting the upper hand on her and getting away with her shenanigans week by week, and she advises Ash by Elegance to watch her back because she's gonna get even. Because payback's a bitch. And wouldn't you know it, Zaya Brookside still has an ace up her sleeve in the form of NXT's own Brinley Reese.
That's right.
I honestly had forgotten about her.
That's right. NXT's Brinley Reese attacked both these ladies from behind, and Brinley and Zaya Brookside joined forces and dunked the heads of Ash and Heather onto the bowls onto the bubbly bowls.
Oh my god! Okay, this is fucking funny.
Also, I sent you a picture of what happened afterwards.
What's her face? Poor Heather by
Ash by Elegance. Actually.
Oh yeah, was Ash?
Yes, it was.
Wait, where did the fucking photo go? Did I not take? Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Did you trash it?
Let me check. Over here. Give me a second. Where is it? I could have sworn I don't. There it is. Fuck. Okay.
Yep. Ash by Elegance is, of course. Don't worry, folks. She's taking it well.
What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, no, let me fix this real quick, guys. That was so weird. What the fuck happened there?
While you're doing that, I'm going to go on my candy break.
No, it's okay. I got this. Wait, how did this happen? Oh my god. Hang on. Is there another rotate, restore previous versions? There we go. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Seriously? What the fuck was that? That is so weird. I gotta fix this, guys.
You mean you can't just grab it and rotate it?
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Okay. Now let's try it again.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
She's taking it well.
Oh my god. Sorry, it was just stretched and it was weird and it was sideways. I don't know how it got rotated while I was trying to select it. It's so bizarre. I had to fix it. But, yeah. No, what the fuck? And there's Personal Concierge's hand out with the what the fuck.
No, that's Zaya Brookside's hand being like, oh, behold.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love it.
That makes it better.
It's amazing. It's great. I love it.
I like Heather's old semi-punk look, but even in this Ash copy, Heather looks hot. I mean, like, yeah. What the fuck?
It's alright.
No, I mean, like, that's because, like, you're working with fine marble to begin with. You're gonna have hotness in there anyways.
Yes, of course.
Shit.
Now, thankfully, the good news is there were no bad matches tonight on Impact, and there were no crappy, offensive, stupid segments. But we will fill in by giving an honorable mention before we talk about the main event segment, and that is the one-on-one match between Wendy Chu from NXT and Jody Threat.
All right, so here we go. Wendy Chu is still over here at NXT along with Brinley Reese. Wow, that was still surprising. And
Wendy Chu's pairing with Rosemary is like the best thing on television for both NXT and TNA.
Exactly. And got the creepy girls together.
Yes. And they're both going to be challenging Spitfire for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Titles.
Yay!
And Jody Threat, the former rollerballing bombshell woman herself, taking on Wendy Chu.
Yeah, no. This deserves an honorable mention because these two knockouts put on an incredible match. Great match for all around. Of course, Jody Threat hit a great comeback, but in the end, Wendy Chu was able to get the win with a little bit of interference from Rosemary at ringside. Wendy Chu was able to hit Jody Threat with a full Nelson Slam to pin and to win. And Wendy Chu and Rosemary continue to be a diabolical force in the Knockouts division.
No! How dare they? Such horrifying and scary ladies. No. It's okay. Have you slept without an erection lately?
I'm not going to comment on that. Listen, what I do behind closed doors is nobody's business.
Yeah, it is when you come out to the living room at 2 a.m, half awake, looking for a glass of water at full mast. What do I salute the damn thing? God damn it, Zay. Salute your own shorts.
Oh, ha! That's a good one. Anyway, so...
We're old.
Wow, you want to get Nickelodeon on the phone and give them some new material?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. And now let's get to the main event segment, folks. And it's a segment that's done so many times, but this time we're going to double it. It's a double world title contract signing.
Yay! So we had on one side the challengers, Masha Slamovich, and, of course, a man who is 252 pounds of pure motivation.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, along with Masha Slamovich, is in part of the contract signing. And, of course, we got the champs, the Knockouts World Champ, Jordan Grace, and the TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth.
This was beautiful. This was so cool to watch it happen all at once, and moderating this with a surprising amount of
restraint.
Credibility and respectability. TNA's own director of authority, Santana Malala.
Hells yeah. So first, Masha Slamovich was the one to get in some words before signing the contract. She mentioned how she was happy that she signed her first TNA contract back in 2021.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
And she's been killing it ever since. And that despite the fact that both her and Jordan Grace are friends, she's going to give it her all. She's going to do whatever it takes to win the TNA Knockouts World title this Saturday.
To which Jordan Grace had basically responded
that, it's going to end up the same way. Nothing is going to change. And she's sorry that she's going to have to beat Masha Slamovich again. Ooh.
Shit got real. And the ladies went ahead and signed their contract. From there, Joe Hendry was passed the mic. And he basically was telling Nick Nemeth and reminding everyone he is not an overnight sensation. He's been working at this for how long was it? 12 years?
15 years.
15 years. Jesus Christ. And he let everyone know how he, as a matter of fact, this wasn't the first time that these two guys shared the ring, where a long time ago, Joe Hendry was a lawyer in WWE in a bit role on SmackDown with Dolph Ziggler in the ring with him as well. And now, instead of people not knowing his name, not only do they say his name, but they've been chanting, "We believe."
Yeah.
And at Bound for Glory, he'll be able to take on Nick Nemeth and become the new TNA World Champion.
Hells yeah.
To which Nick Nemeth responded.
Nick Nemeth replied, basically telling him to stay focused, to stay laser focused on the main event, on him, on the title, and to not worry about what all the other people are saying, not worry about what naysayers are saying, not worry about if people are calling him a flash in the pan. To which, who's calling him that?
I don't think. Well, what's his face was calling him that? Wasn't it? Wasn't it Josh Alexander?
I think so, yeah. But he wants him to stay focused. He wants him to stay focused and ready for this coming Saturday at Bound for Glory. So the contracts are signed. Everything's great. It looks like we're going to end things on a happy note. We're not going to have any shenanigans, any bad blood boiling, all except for one.
Yeah, Frankie Kazarian interrupted the proceedings as Santino was trying to wrap up, like, hey, this is surprisingly harmless, and I'm very happy that we got off on such a good note. So everybody, good night, and then Kazarian shows up with his fucking douchey ass self over here.
He shows up at his douchey ass self, crapping on the whole contract segment, and pretty much taking a chance to undermine Santino Marella's authority with his words.
He was explained to everybody, like, by the way, here's how I went ahead and became the referee for the main event at Bound for Glory over here, and that's why you can't do anything about it over here, Santino, because number one,
I'm a TNA original.
So I have nepotism over you. Number two, and I quote, I wrote it down over here, folks, I took a full course at the Earl Hebner Referee Academy. I want to do a t-shirt scam joke, but
too easy.
I just don't have. Yeah, it's too easy. But much more importantly, how Frankie Kazarian went over the head of Santana Marella and went to the TNA board of directors, CEO, whoever they've got, and basically said that he should have them appointed as the match. So, he even fucking took a dig at the knockout, saying, like, ladies, you just better be thankful that I'm not involved in your match because I'd be the center of attention there, too.
He also got a little borderline racist, calling Masha Mikhail.
Oh, fucking what, motherfucker?
And after all that, the director of authority had enough.
No, actually, no, Jose. Before he did so, before he had enough, Kazarian promised, in his exact words, that at Bound for Glory, the rightful man will be declared the TNA World Champion.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hint, hint. He's telegraphing something, people.
Oh God, not another screw job. Come on.
No. After and that's when Santana Marella finally
had enough.
Has had enough.
Yep, all four of the people in the contract segment ganged up on Frankie Kazarian, but it was Santino Marella who got the last laugh because he pulled out his trademark signature move, the legendary Cobra, and he struck Frankie Kazarian with the Cobra, and then Joe Hendry and Nick Nemeth powerbombed Frankie Kazarian.
No, they didn't.
Oh no,
no,
was it?
No, they didn't, Jose. And you're kind of skipping over this stuff for a little bit. The ladies pummeled down Frankie, and then they passed then Nick Nemeth got his hands on Kazarian, and Nick said, "You know what? Nah, I'm giving him to you, Joe Hendry." And Joe Hendry grabbed him and said, "Nah, I'm giving him to you, Santino." And that's when Santino.
And that's when Santino hit with the Cobra, and then
so that nobody felt left out, Masha and Jordan grabbed Kazarian by the legs. Nemeth and Hendry grabbed him by the arms, and all four of them hoisted and threw Frankie Kazarian through the table.
Okay, thank you. Oh my God.
And we had a nice little face-off at the end with champions on one side, challengers on the other, and that was nice.
Yay! Great way to close off the show. All right, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so as far as go-home programs go, TNA Impact did a solid job this week. A great main event segment with the contract signing, and of course, got to give the fans what they want and putting down the asshole involved in all this.
But he said a cryptic thing, so we may need to watch out.
That too, yeah. We had a good opening match with all 6 participants getting involved. It was awesome. They had a chance to shine. Also, some just awesome matches all around. There was nothing bad. There was nothing offensive. There was nothing stupid that didn't make any sense. It was just a really great show to check out. Now, this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, oh man, I gotta tell you, man, it was tough. It was really hard for me to watch. Past the opening segment and past Shelton Benjamin. But after you get through all that, it's just a lot of crap. With Chris Jericho winning another world title as if he needs one.
On free TV.
Yep.
After having already had a match with Mark Briscoe at Wrestle Dream.
Which made it completely pointless.
Completely more pointless than it already was.
Adam Cole's promo segment this week made his last week promo completely pointless, and we're defaulting to the same stupid formula of the MJF rivalries, which, come on, man, seriously? And, of course, the main event match was fun. Private Party looked really good, and but I'm really not excited for Orange Cassidy being pushed to be the next guy to face Moxley for the AEW World title, as if we need more Orange Cassidy shoved down our throats. Like, guys, there's a term called overexposing. You guys need to stop that. And I've already yelled enough, and I've already threatened enough. I'm not going to repeat myself. Now, this week's edition of NXT, as far as go-home shows goes, it was great. They started with a great women's tag match. They ended with a great women's tag match. The Damage Control got the fans treatment, got the fan support during their opening match. It was awesome. And Julia and Stephanie Vacker looked great in their match against the Fatal Influence. And everything.
Oh, there was a nice little backstage moment where I think it was after the Damage Control match, where Damage Control was walking backstage. And Julia and Stephanie Vacker were walking up to the stage, and you see the four of them locked eyes and kept walking like,
bitch. Yes, I love that. Yes. And of course, everything else in between was great. A great face-off between Ethan Page and Trick Williams, hyping up their main event for Halloween Havoc, and just awesome matches all around, save for, honestly, I'm just ready to move on from Ridge Holland. I've already said that enough. Andre Chase is what's keeping me engaged, but if it wasn't for that, I am just tired of Ridge Holland.
I know. He's just unengaging.
Yeah.
He's just fucking depressing
to
look at. And also fuck him because he broke Biggie's neck. Also, wasn't there something backstage involving Obafemi?
Oh, yeah, there was a backstage segment where Nikita Lyons is talking to some dudes backstage, and then Obafemi came by and told Nikita Lyons, hey, you dropped this fur coat, and she's like, oh, thank you. And I don't know what that's hinting at.
Jose, he didn't just hand it to her, like, oh, hey, you dropped this, thanks, bye. No. Hey, you forgot this. Yiggity!
Oh, my God.
All right.
The mountain you cannot climb.
God damn!
Oh, God. Anyways, all right. Before I get into dirty thoughts here, just to give folks a little bit of a preview. So next week will be the special Halloween edition of Wrestle Rewind, where I will review the Fright Night edition of AEW Dynamite, and I'll be reviewing the main event for TNA Bound for Glory and NXT's Halloween Havoc. And on the week after that, I'm trying to think. Okay, the reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On November 7th edition of Wrestle Rewind, we'll be bringing back the Wednesday Night War because in 2 weeks now WWE are going to be playing on AEW's terms, and WWE are forced to have NXT on Wednesday nights because, well, Tuesday, November 5th is the election day. Yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah, and we've got coverage of the of election night happening, so they've got to move to Wednesday.
But it's okay because NXT already has that prepared. For a special Wednesday edition of NXT, they're going to be returning to the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which is the home place of Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Oh! NXT gonna be EC dubbed! EC dub!
EC dub! EC dub! EC dub! Yes!
Okay, how badly are AEW going to get wrecked?
We're gonna find out, man. They have been wrecked. They've been wrecked. They got wrecked at the beginning of this month, but who knows? Maybe things will turn around because it's Wednesday night, not Tuesday night.
We don't know. You're right. We don't know, but let's find out over here. Before we go in the chat, what's Vicente saying? The way Juan talks, I get the idea. Big E could bite a chunk out of Ridge's face, and Juan will lull. Yeah, no. You're right. Fuck them.
All right. With that said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody with me, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose as he reviews for you the best and the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an interflocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and Jericho, get the fuck off my screen.